Hey! I am Khalil Akbar, and you're watching Sudden Impact.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Sudden Impact. We've got a great card for you this week. First up, we've got Matt Harmon and Zach Booth from your compound, I suppose. Yep. Okay, very good. And then we've got a tag team title match between AEOU, the current champions, and the Blacks. Now, let me explain this a little bit. AEOU did lose their belts to the Asylum, and they did a three-way dance, and then they lost the titles back to AEOU. So now the current defending champions are AEOU. Tonight we get to see if they get to retain or if the titles change hands. Let's go to ringside. It's JL Smith, and I'm about to interview Matt Harmon. I can't believe this. Whoa, big guy. I understand you're fighting for the number one contendership today. How do you feel about it? Okay, there you have it. JL Smith. I'm here with the number one contender, Zach Booth, for the Midwest Impact Pro Heavyweight Championship. Tonight, your opponent is Matt Harmon, and you're willing to put up your number one contendership against him, I understand?
Not really willing, but more like got forced into it. But yes, tonight will be a 2 out of 3 falls match. The number one contendership for the heavyweight title.
Okay, you have it here first. Let's return to the programming.
We are back with you here this week in Bartonville, Illinois. This is a matchup for the number one contendership for the Midwest Impact Pro Heavyweight Championship, a rematch from several weeks ago. The Obsession, Zach Booth, going one-on-one with Matt Harmon.
Well, they both look like they're in tremendous form here, Chuck. I think, that looked like that hurt.
Matt Harmon off to a quick start against Zach Booth, takes him down with the clothesline and a hip toss. Matt Harmon with the distinct advantage at the moment, and a sidewalk slam, yes! And a cover going for the quick victory, just a 1 count on Zach Booth.
I don't know about you, Chuck, but this Matt Harmon, he's cut like a diamond.
Matt Harmon in great physical condition. He definitely has a size advantage over the Obsession, Zach Booth. Matt Harmon, the only reason I believe he did not put Zach Booth away several weeks ago was because of AEOU.
Well, that was your opinion then. I still think that they won clean.
It was no opinion, it's a fact, as Matt Harmon, he misses Zach Booth and hits the ring post outside of the ring.
Hey, I think it's fair. Anything goes, you know.
Yes, indeed. The referee is the referee making the 10 count. I have no idea. However, Zach Booth has the advantage now on Matt Harmon. Matt Harmon coming back with a right hand, a forearm to Zach Booth. Very powerful looking forearms, I might add.
Oh, he just bounced his head right off the canvas there. That's got to hurt, Chuck.
Yes, Matt Harmon. Matt Harmon is looking for that heavyweight title held by the natural Chase Stevens.
I think Matt might have taken a little bit of damage there. He's limping a little bit. Oh!
A knee right to the gut of Matt Harmon by Zach Booth, and a super kick. Zach Booth is going for the cover.
1, 2, 3. The first fall goes to Zach Booth. I forgot to mention this, Chuck, but this is a 2 out of 3 falls.
2 out of 3 falls indeed. The first fall goes to Zach Booth as Matt Harmon is making an attempt to recover to get this second fall underway here at the Brooks Auction Center in Bartonville, Illinois.
He took a lot of damage, Chuck. I don't think he's got a prayer.
Oh, wait just a second. He started, he went at Booth, and Zach Booth cuts him off, and now he's working on the leg of Matt Harmon.
That's really smart, Chuck. If he can take his leg out, then he doesn't have a leg to stand on. I'm the genius.
Well, that is very sound strategy. I hate to give you any credit, but you are absolutely correct on that assessment.
Well, look at him. Look at him. He's working the leg. He's taking the smart path here, because if he takes him out, all he's got to do is just do one more pinfall or submission, and he is the winner, hands down. He's got the advantage right now. He's got a weakened leg, and he's got the first pinfall.
Zach Booth took Matt Harmon over with a snap suplex with authority. And Zach Booth, he is measuring Matt Harmon with a fist right to the breadbasket, and another look right to, but Zach Booth is now firing up on Matt Harmon, and now wait, it looks like he's going for a front face lock. He has him rolled over, just a 1 count. He cradled that leg, but only got a 1 count.
I don't know how Harmon even kicked out from that. Harmon has taken a lot of damage.
Well, in this second fall, both men are looking for an advantage. Matt Harmon is at a disadvantage. He is down 1-0 in this 2 out of 3 falls match. Kicks in the corner and a clubbing forearm in the corner to Zach Booth. He has Zach Booth set up. Is he going for a suplex? He has Booth blocks. They're jockeying for position. Matt Harmon blocks. Booth with a fist right to the ribs of Harmon and a clubbing blow to the back of Matt Harmon.
You know, Chuck, he's trying to do a lot of moves on that leg, that injured leg. It's just not going to work in his favor. I don't know why he keeps trying.
Well, Zach Booth, he's no longer working on that leg. He's just taking his offense elsewhere on Matt Harmon. And here he goes. Turns him around. He looks like a neck breaker. Yes, indeed. Will that be enough to get the Duke in the second fall?
He's finished for sure here. I can't believe he kicked up.
Matt Harmon showing great heart, great determination. Still favoring that leg. I don't understand. Why is Zach Booth no longer working on his leg? He's favoring it. He has an opening.
Well, you know, Zach does have a tendency to be kind of cocky. Well, that was stupid. He kicked him with the injured leg.
Yes, he did. It still had an effect on Zach Booth. But, I mean, that pain has to be really setting in. Wait a minute. Matt Harmon with a foot to the back of Zach Booth. And an elbow drop to the back. Matt Harmon fighting back indeed on the obsession. Zach Booth, he wants his shot at the Midwest Impact Pro Heavyweight Championship. He has Zach Booth back, but Zach Booth now at an advantage. He's going right back to the leg, but Harmon fighting back.
You know, if Booth had been clever about it, he could have got him when he was down. Instead, he tried to pick him up. What in the world did you do that for? You got to take every advantage of a guy when he's down.
I can't say I disagree with that, as Harmon has him. Uranagi on Zach Booth. 1, 2, and a 2 count. That was very close. Very close to this 2 out of 3 falls match being tied at 1 fall apiece.
Oh, this is going to be brutal. I don't know. Why does he keep using the injured leg, Chuck? I don't understand. He's just going to hurt himself more.
He's going on instinct right now, I do believe. And wait, is he setting up? He has him a knee to the gut. Matt Harmon, what is he doing? A scissors kick! A scissors kick! And he has him here. 1, 2, 3. Matt Harmon, injured leg and all, takes the second fall over the obsession, Zach Booth.
I can't believe that he actually got that fall. I thought he was way behind, Chuck. I thought he didn't have a prayer.
Well, Matt Harmon showing great heart, great determination. He wants his shot at the natural Chase Stevens and that Midwest Impact Pro heavyweight title. But so does Zach Booth. It is tied at a fall apiece. And now we're at the beginning of a third and deciding fall. Zach Booth clipped the leg. He's going for a time-tested submission maneuver. The figure 4, moving him to the middle of the ring, and he has it cinched in.
I don't know. Any other competitor out there would probably already have given up. But Matt Harmon, I think he's not human. He's almost a beast.
Well, great heart and determination from Matt Harmon as Zach Booth is working that figure 4 right in the middle of the ring. Shades of the great Nature Boy Buddy Rogers, and who could forget the Nature Boy Ric Flair.
Oh, I think he reversed it on him, Chuck.
Yes, the reversal. the reversal that was invented by Bob Roop in Mid-South Wrestling. And it works in the favor of Matt Harmon, but not completely because he is still favoring that leg.
Well, he made a big mistake early on by using the leg for various moves. And there he goes again. This kid's not going to be able to walk after this.
I'm afraid you may be right, JL. I hate to admit it, but as he's setting him up here, either a pile driver or a power bomb, and Booth backdrops Matt Harmon.
Oh, man. And look at him. Look at him. Matt Harmon just looks like he's destroyed.
And that was a form of the Shining Wizard, and it only got a 2 count. Matt Harmon far from finished in this 2 out of 3 falls matchup.
They both look exhausted, Chuck. I just don't know how it's going to go down.
The fatigue is setting in. The pain has to be setting in for Matt Harmon. A clubbing blow to the back of Zach Booth. He is setting Booth up, scoops him up, and body slams Zach Booth.
And he's still favoring the leg. I think he's making it worse. He might as well just give up now.
Well, this man definitely has a lot of guts. He is climbing to the top rope, the proverbial high-risk district. And Zach Booth with an elbow to the face of Matt Harmon. Zach Booth is going up to the second rope. He has Matt Harmon hooked up here. Is he going for a superplex?
Oh, this could be the finish of Matt Harmon. Oh, he's fighting back. He's fighting back.
Matt Harmon fighting back. Zach Booth back on the canvas. Matt Harmon, what is he? Zach Booth with a blow to the back of Matt Harmon's head. Zach Booth is back up on the second rope, and a face buster from the second rope on Matt Harmon.
Oh, he's finished.
1, 2, and 3. Zach Booth takes advantage of a mistake Matt Harmon made, injured leg and all. Zach Booth remains the #1 contender for the Midwest Impact Pro Heavyweight Championship, held by the natural Chase Stevens.
And I'll tell you what, Chuck, he made a lot of mistakes there. He had an injured leg, he was really favoring it, and he still decided to go for a high-risk maneuver. Who does that?
Zach Booth took advantage of the situation. Zach Booth, a student of the game. Zach Booth could be the next Midwest Impact Pro Heavyweight Champion, but he will have to go through a great veteran and the natural Chase Stevens in order to procure that championship belt.
Well, let's go back to the studio, Chuck. Oh, I can't believe how this turned out. It's tremendous, folks. Zach Booth takes the match. I'm sure you're pretty happy and pretty proud. Of course he is. Anyway, we're going to go to ringside. I have got some people for you to meet, and they are out of this world. Let's go to ringside.
For you.
Why?
Because it's the asylum.
Oh boy. Lucky me. Let's
I'm
go to
about
ringside.
to interview one of the craziest tag teams you've ever seen in your life, the Asylum.
You smell like an old closet. What is it you need? What would you like? Is it JL? Is it LJ? What's your name again?
It's J.L. Smith.
JL Smith.
You guys are in contention for the tag team title.
Shiny! Shiny!
I'd like to know what you think about the match tonight between the Blacks and AEOU, the current champions.
Who? Ah! Who? Who?
Robert and Raven Black.
Oh! You mean little Bobby and his sweet little sister? Yeah, we squished them. They absolutely got squished. Ah! Who else is it?
AEOU.
Oh, those guys, they got squished too. Tons of times. They're really fun to squish. Yeah! Now what?
Do you guys hope on getting the titles back?
Shiny! Yes! Shiny! Shiny! It's ours! It's our shiny! We want the shiny back!
This has been J.L. Smith, and I'm terrified.
Bye!
Those two are crazy. I don't know how to put it other than that.
How'd you like it?
I didn't like it at all. Anyway, now that that business is out of the way, we're going to go down to ringside and watch the title match. I think you're going to be intrigued about this. Now, there's a stipulation in this one to where if the Blacks lose, they're going to be split up. So let's watch that a little bit and see what happens. I mean, they're either going to split or there'll be new champions. We'll have to watch and see. Time will tell. Let's go to ringside.
Chuck Diamond, NJL, back with you here in Bartonville, Illinois, at the Brooks Auction House. This is a matchup for the Midwest Impact Pro Tag Team Championship. The now two-time Tag Team Champions, AEOU, defending the titles that they just regained from the Asylum. And they were involved in a triple threat match with the Asylum and the team to our left, the Blacks, the brother and sister duo of Robert and Raven Black.
You know, Chuck, Raven Black's pants and leggings, they hurt my eyes.
Well, we will not comment about that whatsoever. Nonetheless, the stipulation in this match, if the Blacks do not win the Tag Team Championship, they will split up. And not only that, they are looking to become, to the best of our knowledge, the very first brother-sister Tag Team Champions in the history of professional wrestling.
This will be interesting, Chuck. It's a never-before precedent, and how often do you see anything original anymore?
Well, indeed, so nearly everything has been done. But here we go right now. Nelson 6 mouthing off. I don't know what his problem is. I've been trying to figure that out for ages.
You know, these guys are brilliant. They're mean, they're nasty, they do things the way that they want to do it. And in the end, they win.
These guys are despicable. I don't care if they win or not. They're despicable.
Well, sometimes you can be despicable if you come out on top, Chuck.
I will give the Blacks excuse me. You got me really rattled right now. I will give AEOU all the credit in the world. They are great athletes. They are a great tag team. They're one of the best tag teams in the area. But the way they conduct themselves in and out of the ring is inexcusable.
Oh, you're just jealous.
Jealous of what? That hat that's blinding you?
Hey, leave my hat out of this. You know, I know you take issue with some of the things they do, but you got to realize, okay, they may help the Smothers clan along in their conquest to win. And it's just minor help. It's nothing big. They come out for moral support at the ringside, and that's all.
These guys cheat, and you know it.
Hey. Let's not use the C word here, okay?
They cheat, and you know it. Nonetheless, Robert Black getting the support of this capacity crowd here in Bartonville, Illinois. The Blacks are from the area, indeed.
Look at AEOU just taunting them.
AEOU's wasting a lot of time. The Blacks, especially Robert Black, he's ready to go.
I'll tell you what. I think I know what their strategy is here, Chuck. I think they're trying to wear him down and taunt him. And then when Robert Black is lulled into thinking that this is never going to start, they're going to club the hell out of him.
A psychological advantage that AEOU is trying to get over the Blacks. They could be the first brother-sister tag team champions in the history of professional wrestling, indeed.
Oh, look at AEOU. Don't they look great?
AEOU's wasting a lot of time jaw-jacking with the Blacks, jaw-jacking with these fans.
You really have to get into the heads of your opponents, though, Chuck. If you really want to get into their heads and just mangle them, take them off guard, really put them at ease, and then you come in and you pound them into dust.
Well, AEOU, they are indeed masters of ring psychology. That I will give them their due, but Raven Black has been tagged into the ring. What is going? She pulls Nelson 6.
What's going to happen here? See, I don't understand. They don't want any part of her. They could beat her to a paste.
She's not just another pretty face. Raven Black can handle herself, but Nelson Six has her backed up into the corner. Is he going to give a clean break?
Of course he did.
Well, wait. She's back in a knife-edge chop. A bunch of them to Nelson Six. He goes down. Nelson Six is reeling.
Oh, look at him. Goes right to the safety of his own corner. I can understand this. This is a good, solid strategy. He's putting them at a false sense of overconfidence here. I think they're trying to make them think that the blacks are going to be dominant and then come in and just destroy them.
Well, AEOU definitely has the experience advantage, despite the fact that Robert and Raven Black are siblings. They have only been teaming up for the past couple months. In fact, Raven Black made her professional wrestling debut in this very building back in June.
Yeah, and what a spectacular start to her career. But right now, she's going for the gold, so she's got to give it everything she's got. And now you got Robert Black in the ring with Micah Pope. Micah using more psychology on him, trying to psych him out, trying to lull him into a sense of confidence here, and he's going to pound him into a paste. I'm telling you, Chuck.
Micah Pope having some words with these fans here.
I don't think they're on his side. I don't understand why. I mean, look how exciting he is.
AEOU, one of the best tag teams in the area indeed, but Robert Black shows that power advantage on Micah Pope. He throws him down out of the collar and elbow tie-up.
You know, they are a little taller, so they do have that advantage, but, AEOU is way more experienced. They've got the experience on their side, Chuck. I think they're going to be the ones that are going to come out on top.
Yes, indeed. Experience could prevail over the power of Robert Black, over the athleticism of Raven Black.
And you did mention they are wasting a lot of time here, but, it's their time to waste. They've got the championships on the line, and if they win, then we split this tag team up. And I can't wait till that happens, Chuck.
Well, they regained those championships in a triple threat match. They regained them from the Asylum. The Blacks were also participants in that very triple threat matchup.
And I think they got their just desserts there whenever they took those belts. And look here. Oh, work that arm, break that elbow.
Micah Pope, right now, he has Robert Black in the arm wringer. He is working that, but Robert Black counters with an arm wringer of his own. Micah Pope is reeling.
Oh, he went right down to the mat, Chuck. I don't know. Maybe this is more of their strategy, I'm sure. I'm sure this is their strategy. They're still going to come out on top, trust me.
Hip toss by Robert Black on Micah Pope, and he scoops him and slams him in the middle of the ring. Micah Pope in a little bit of trouble at the moment as we speak. A right hand to Micah Pope and some more. Wait, what is this? Oh! Micah Pope goes down, and he goes outside of the ring.
Like I said, I'm sure he's not doing any damage to him. He's just, Micah's psyching himself out. Yeah, that's it. He's psyching himself out.
And I believe Robert Black tagged in his sister Raven. I believe Raven is the legal person in the ring.
Well, that ref needs to get Robert Black out of there. He's not the legal man. He needs to go.
Yes, indeed, the referee does need to send Robert Black to his corner. Robert Black, what is he doing? All right, now he is back in the corner. And yes, Raven Black is the legal person in this matchup.
And I do see that AEOU is stalling for a little bit of time. And here comes Tracy Smothers to help.
Tracy Smothers, a veteran in this business, but also the AEOU are members of the Smothers family. Tracy Smothers has more than a few tricks up his sleeve.
No, wait a minute. I wouldn't call them tricks. I would call them strategic advantages, Chuck. Strategic advantages. I mean, he is going to help these guys take that gold home and split the Blacks up.
Well, Tracy Smothers, with more experience than anybody in this matchup, he began his career in professional wrestling in the year 1983. Tracy Smothers has been around the block more than a couple times. He's been around the world more than a couple times.
Yeah, and he's definitely helping these guys strategize. You know, look at him. Here goes Micah right back into the ring, and now he's advising Micah of some good advantages to get here on the Blacks. And like I said, I can't wait to see the Blacks being broke up. I'm so excited.
Tracy Smothers on the microphone. Let's listen in.
It's good encouragement. It's good encourage the boys. They need the help. Look, what? People are not on their side, and I don't get it, Chuck. I just don't get it.
These people do not want to hear Tracy Smothers talk.
Well, and, you know, they were trying to help out AEOU, and they're obviously the better team.
But what business does Tracy Smothers have out there?
Well, these are his assets, Chuck. You have to understand. You know, he's looking at retaining the gold and keeping it in the family. Why wouldn't you?
Well, Raven Black just had an advantage on Micah Pope, but Micah Pope now with some knife-edge chops of his own to Raven Black.
Oh, he's winding up here. He's going to take her down here in a minute. And she is reeling under the impacts, Chuck.
Yes, indeed, but wait, she comes behind Micah Pope. Some more chops. She is really taking it to Micah Pope.
She looks really angry. Oh, yeah. See, this is the strategic advantage I was talking about, Chuck.
Nelson 6 had Raven Black by the hair.
Well, the ref didn't see it, so it didn't happen, right?
That ref was distracted.
Well, he shouldn't have turned his back on the match. That's all I've got to say.
Matt Hampson, the referee for this match, having a lot of trouble keeping things in order.
Well, these guys are wild. They're all over the place. And I thought for sure, even though it was a weak pin, I thought for sure he had the win.
Micah Pope's not going to put anybody... She's not going to put Raven Black away with an arrogant cover like that.
Well, you'd be surprised. This guy is all power. He's great. Look at him. Look. I don't even know if he's a legal man. I don't think he is a legal man.
Well, Nelson 6 just got a 2 count on Raven Black. Raven Black taking some punishment now at the hands of AEOU, more in particular Nelson 6, as he throws her into the boot of his tag team partner, Micah Pope. He has Raven Black in the corner.
See, this is great strategy, Chuck, because, you know, you see they're using the hair quite a bit.
The referee being distracted by Nelson 6 while Micah Pope chokes Raven Black.
I think they're setting up maybe for drinks after the show, Chuck. I don't think that's what that is.
That is not important in the context of this tag team championship match when you actually have the careers of one tag team on the line as far as being a team.
Oh, that doesn't bother me at all.
Yes, they will. If they do lose this match, their in-ring Excuse me, you got me rattled. Their in-ring careers will continue. They just cannot team up anymore. As we just seen that double super kick by AEOU.
Oh, and I thought he had the win there. Did you see that nice roll-up that he had on her? He had her pinned to the ground. I can't believe she even kicked out of that.
You know, you're really getting me upset. You're really getting on my nerves, JL.
Well, I don't understand why, Chuck.
Advocating for the illegal tactics of AEOU?
You call them illegal. Now, if the ref doesn't see them, I don't believe they're illegal. I just think they're frowned upon.
Micah Pope with a very illegal thumb to the eye of Raven Black.
I don't think that was a thumb to the eye, Chuck. I think he was helping her with her mascara.
You know as well as I do, it was a thumb to the eye.
I didn't see a thing. I think you're wrong. He's helping her with her makeup. He is a very considerate person.
Since when have AEOU been considerate about anything as they're not... Look at this. Referee Matt Hampson has his hands full as Nelson 6 chokes Raven Black in the corner. He hooks the leg, only gets a 2 count.
And what a great tactic. What a great tactic. These guys are working together as a solid team. They know when that ref is distracted, they can do whatever they want. If the ref doesn't see it, it doesn't happen.
Matt Hampson has his work cut out for him here, and Micah Pope with a knee right to the breadbasket of Raven Black. AEOU. Oh, come on. What?
I thought he had her there that time, too. She's just barely limping through this one. I think it's all over. If she stays in the ring for too much longer, it's done.
A very arrogant and disrespectful cover by Micah Tracy Smothers. What is he doing outside the ring here?
He wasn't choking her. Honest.
Oh my God. And now we see the father of the Blacks outside of the ring. He is supporting his children here.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. This is... Oh, look at him. You got to admit, that is great form. That is great form.
It is also illegal.
Look at that. Look at that. He's working the crowd.
Micah Pope.
Giving him a show.
Micah Pope choking Shandy. Raven Black. Oh my God, you have me so angry. You have me so upset. I'm calling these people by the wrong names. What's your problem?
I don't know why you got your panties all in a bunch, Chuck.
Nonetheless, more illegal double teaming going on by AEOU.
Well, no, now Hampson does not see it, so therefore it's not illegal. If the ref doesn't see it, it doesn't happen.
Robert Black very upset with the illegal double teaming of AEOU.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. This is genius on the part of AEOU because, they're just destroying Raven. Look at this. This is going to be great. This is going to be great. Oh, look at that. Yeah. And she's not going to be able to walk away from that very easily.
Raven Black, illegal or not, is in a world of trouble at the hands of the reigning two-time Midwest Impact Pro Tag Team Champions AEOU. Micah Pope comes down on the back of Raven Black.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. I know you say that's a disgusting display, but I've got to say, it works.
AEOU known for their very disgraceful displays in the ring.
It may be a little lewd, but it's totally them.
Micah Pope comes off the top rope with the nicely executed axe handle, but only gets a 2 count on Raven Black. And another.
I'm thinking, Chuck, if he would hook the leg and give her a little stronger pin, he might be able to keep her down, but I think their arrogance is coming into play here a little bit. I'll concede a little bit of arrogance.
Well, AEOU, they are hell-bent on splitting the Blacks up, but Raven Black fights back up to her feet with some elbows out of the chin lock. Oh, come on! He grabbed Raven Black by the hair! Referee, where are you? And just a 2 count.
Now, he did hook her a little stronger that time, and I'll tell you what, she was still able to kick out, so they need to punish her just a little bit more, Chuck. What do you think?
Well, anybody's going to go down to the mat if they get their hair pulled.
Oh, look at that. Oh, I hope they didn't knock out Nelson here. He could be down for the count.
Jawbreaker by Raven Black. Raven Black still has some fight in her. Robert Black, her brother, trying to rally this crowd behind her. They want to become the first brother-sister tag team champions in professional wrestling history.
I think they're crawling. Oh, Nelson just realizes a mistake. He was crawling in the wrong corner. Oh, he's roaming around there. If he can make it a Micah, it may be all over for the Blacks.
Oh, Tracy Smothers out there in the corner of it. And here we go, the tag to both men. Robert Black with the clothesline and another.
He knocked him down over and over again. What's this going to be?
And a powerful looking spine buster, but only gets a 2 count.
Oh, looks like he's working him now. Look at this. He is just running right through him. If this continues, it may be bad news for AEOU, but I still have confidence in the boys.
Reverse atomic drop in a super kick by Micah Pope. A very arrogant cover in a 2 count. Micah Pope, he cannot believe it.
He may be showboating too much here, Chuck. It might be cutting into the match itself. This may cost him.
Well, I can't believe that I'm actually agreeing with you for a change. But here, Robert Black fighting back on Micah Pope, throws Micah Pope into Nelson 6, and goes up in a double DDT to AEOU by Robert Black. Cover 2 and no!
Oh, it was so close, Chuck. I was afraid that AEOU would lose their gold.
We nearly had brand new Midwest Impact Pro Tag Team Champions. They would have been the first brother-sister team to achieve that goal in professional wrestling. Double boot to the face of Micah Pope and a double elbow by the Blacks.
Oh no, this could be the finish. Oh, thank goodness.
Nelson 6 makes the save. Micah Pope may have been finished right there. And he has. Raven Black up and rams her into the turnbuckle. But Robert Black comes right back in. Boot to the gut. And right hand by Micah. And they're setting him up. And a super kick to Robert Black. Nicely done by Micah Pope.
They're crumpled up in a heap in the corner now, Chuck. It may be curtains for them.
Well, AEOU, they have Raven Black right where they want her. And look at what are they doing here?
Well, they do have a tendency to be a little lewd. I'll give you that. But I think this is just fine. They're showboating. They're showing their fans what they came to see. They paid good money to see these two guys.
Oh, that was a heck of a right hand by Micah Pope to Raven Black. He goes for the cover lateral press and a 2 count. He probably should have hooked the leg right there. He might have had her if he had done so.
Well, like I said, they are feeling a little arrogant here. They've come off a really hot win on the last time they were running for the belts and they won. And now they may be a little overconfident. I'm just saying, just a smidgen overconfident. They do need to hook the leg. I think you're right. I think if they hook the leg harder, I think there's a chance that they'll win. But you know these guys, they love to showboat.
Raven Black kicked out after the stunner by Nelson 6. He hooked the leg, but it was not the outside leg.
You know, she looks totally destroyed. I don't even know how she can get up.
Raven Black has taken a lot of punishment in this matchup, but she's tough. She's very tough. Grabs the foot, kicks Nelson 6 right in the breadbasket. One for Micah Pope. She has them both. Double stunner on AEOU. Wait just 1 second. 2. Oh, that was so close.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised to find out that these blacks are using foreign objects and cheating.
The Blacks. I've seen none of that in this match. The Blacks, it's only been from AEOU. Ref, do something about that. Get Micah Pope out of there.
You know, he's using every advantage that he's got for this match, Chuck. They've got to do what they've got to do to retain that gold. It's a big deal for them.
They want to split the Blacks up. Wait a minute. What are they setting up for here? Double Uranagi on Raven Black. 2 and no!
That was so close. I really thought he had him that time. Or had her that time.
AEOU. Oh, Nelson 6 is beside himself.
He's a little angry. I can understand. He thought he had it all wrapped up in a perfect little bundle there.
AEOU, they have Raven Black right where they want her. And what are they setting up for? Raven Black with the foot to the face of Micah Pope. And she elbowed. Spear on Nelson 6. And
what is he doing here? What's he doing here?
a TKO. Wait just 1 second here. And a double. 1, 2, 3. We have new Midwest Impact Pro Tag Team Champions. The first ever brother and sister tag team to win tag team championships in professional wrestling.
Sorry, Chuck, I just got back to the booth. I went upstairs for a minute. Did they win?
Yes.
Oh, this is terrible. This is terrible. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I wanted to see them get split up, Chuck.
The Blacks, their tag team remains intact here as we have a bunch of wrestlers from the locker room coming in to congratulate the Blacks, who are becoming the first brother-sister tag team. And Jimmy Love is down there as well. JL getting right up there in the ring to congratulate the Blacks. Begrudgingly, I'm sure. But the Blacks have done it. They have made history here tonight in Bartonville, Illinois, here at the Brooks Auction Center. And yes, indeed, tag team champions. And I'm sure they will be fighting champions indeed here in Midwest Impact Pro.
Well, what an exciting ending. I mean, the Blacks won over AEOU. It couldn't have been better. They get to stay together as a tag team. It's good for them. AEOU, unfortunately, loses the championship.
Yep.
That's a bit of a problem for them, but they'll come back. Strong kids. They can do the impossible, so it seems. So we'll see what happens. We've had a great time today. As you've seen, Dirty Harry has been my co-host for the past couple. He is more permanent than some of the other floaters that we've had come in and out, so you'll see a lot more of him. And we'll talk to you next time on Sudden Impact.